Well, guys, it's about 8:30, and I'm out here doing a little bit of shredding before bedtime. As I was making rounds and rounds here on the old Takeuchi, shredding, I got to thinking, and I want to get y'all's opinion on something. Do you think it's harder to start from scratch, whether it's farming and ranching, any business, I mean, just any walk of life? Do you think it's harder to start from scratch or to take over an existing operation? Now, one thing I want y'all to think about is there are advantages and disadvantages to both of those. And I'm going to give you a little bit of my insight on what I think. I personally think it's easier to start from scratch than it is to take over an existing operation for these reasons. A lot of times, I think, in multi-generations, when you're taking over someone else, you're inheriting, number one, a lot of maybe debt that you didn't really want to incur, or you may not have incurred if you were running the operation from the beginning. Number two, you may not be able to make the decisions that you want to make until really you're to the point where you're ready to quit doing it. I mean, what I mean by that is there's a lot of multi-generation businesses where the dad or the grandpa is still involved when he's in his 80s, and he's still making all the decisions, when you've got a son that's in his 60s who's not even getting to call the shots yet, and then you got a grandson or a granddaughter that's in their 40s, and they're going to have to wait until they're 60 or 70 to get to make any true decisions. Now, that's not the same, that's not to say that's in all situations, but I think a lot of times multi-generation people get a bad rap that, hey, well, you got everything given to you, when they've already put in the blood and the sweat and the tears, just like people starting from scratch have. But they've got a whole lot of other situations that they have to deal with that maybe when you start from scratch you don't know, you don't have to deal with. So my opinion is in a lot of situations, I think it's easier to start from scratch than it is to take over an existing operation. Let me know what you think. Y'all keep ranching.